Hi there, and welcome back for some more Surviving Mars Mission Impossible. This is part 3. In the first 2 parts we managed to build our first colony. And we got ourselves some money from launching the SETI satellite. And since it's still Sol 19, we can still order stuff from Earth for the original prices. Because the prices will increase after Sol 20, and then 5 electronics will cost 110 million. So the wise thing to do is to spend all of our money right now to get the most resources possible. The only question is, what are we gonna do? Because we're basically on a crossroads here. We have 2 strategies, 2 main strategies which we can do, and that's the first one is get enough machine parts to build 2 tunnels over here and over there, so we can get to the surface metals over here and some polymers and research. The only problem is that we have a cold wave and our concrete extractor isn't working at the moment, so we have to wait at least 4 sols before we can start producing concrete again due to the cold wave. We need all the energy for the heater. The other option is that we are going to launch the high-speed comm satellite. We buy as much electronics from Earth until we have 100, and then send the rocket away. Loading the rocket and going there will take about 10 sols in total, but then we have 400 extra research per sol, which is very tempting, because it's about 40,000 per 100 sols. So it's and we play about 450, 500 sols. So that's a lot of research if we can get it early. But there's a problem with metals, because we only have 134 metals that are available on this spot, and we cannot access the other parts yet because we spent all our money on electronics. And from the 134 we need 100 to put in the rocket, and that leaves us with 34 to maintain a lot of equipment that depends on metals. And then we have to wait until we get some more money through the subsidies over here, terraforming subsidies. So yeah, and if we decide to build the high-speed comm satellite, then yeah, it will be exciting to see if we can survive with little other resources. Since I cannot produce the fuel needed to get the rocket to launch the satellite, we have to wait a bit. So no matter what option we choose, building tunnels or the high-speed comm satellite, in every option we need to wait a lot of sols. But I like taking risks, so I would like to try and launch the satellite. A lot more fun. That's 25. That makes 50. 75. And then we need 10 more, because we already have 50. And that leaves us with exactly 100 electronics. Now we still have some money to spend. I could bring a small machine parts factory, but I really need polymers to be able to survive. So I think I'm gonna leave it like this, because if we pick this one, we can only have 5. I don't know if that's enough, and I don't know. So I'm gonna wait. I still don't have the people to and the energy, the electricity to be able to have the machine parts working, the factory. So I think I'll keep it like this. And now we have to see what's going to happen. What I also like to do is get myself some valves. Now I still have the metals for it. And should I build more switches? I don't know. Well, it doesn't really matter. Maybe over here, but yeah, we'll see about that. How are you doing? You're doing fine. I was checking the night shift, because those people tend to get a sanity breakdown if they work too long on a night shift, and if they're faced with too many disasters. So you need to check that if you use the night shifts. I like using night shifts because it gives every colonist the opportunity to enjoy a certain service. And all in all, I think that will keep them more happy. I can also bring the RC commander over here and start collecting these medals. And for example, put them over here. And then I can use them to build the first part of the tunnel. So I don't use these metals to build this part of the tunnel. We're at ultra slow, so I'm gonna increase the speed.
Sector scanned.
What I can do is, since I have 83 fuel, there are some projects I could do. A breakthrough, resources, or research progress. I could do research progress to get to the subsidies faster. Or I could get resources. There could be rare metals, polymers, or metals. And if it's polymers or metals, that would be nice. So yeah, it's difficult. What shall I do? If I get metals, then I'm a bit more safe. I get 20 metals from the pods, but still. Maybe I could shut one water tower down to prevent it from being repaired all the time. That would save on metals a little. I'm tempted to get to the research first. And maybe I want to do this one first. It's gonna be tricky. We want 100. It's not much you can do, I believe. There are some metals left over here, but we cannot reach that. What shall we do? Shall we? Let's try this. Let's go full risk. Don't want to dust all the drones, so I'm trying to keep them a little bit away from here, but close enough so they don't have to walk all the way. I'm gonna maybe I'm gonna do this differently. First bring these, because we have a problem over here. These are high priority. These should be high priority. All should be high. Let's get rid of these. Push, and gone he is. No. Well, any small setback will probably kill us. You are over here. You do not have drones. There are no drone prefabs. because most of the drones are gone at the moment, up in space, but maybe nope. Yeah.
Research
Go.
complete. Anomaly analyzed.
4,000. That's, I believe, is the highest you can get from a. That's really nice. So we did the special research, and we're almost here already. So I like it a lot. Research cooperation. Lapna Industries is immensely satisfied with our helping hand in the data analysis and wish to repay us with a reward of our choosing. We could have more sponsor research outsource costs, but outsourcing, you need money for outsourcing, and we don't have that. I'm really tempted to get the money, to get the factory and a bit more stuff, but we also need to increase the research a lot. So 100 research is really really nice. With the high-speed comm satellites, that will add another 400. Then we're close to 1,000 research per sol, while we don't even have a research center, and that's great. And now
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
that's over there.
Research complete.
We can build the 𝐂𝐏𝐃 factories. These ones, but they're way too expensive for now. I'm gonna select this one as priority. And maybe I would like this one as well, but first this one. Now, how's the food production? Yeah. We have one worker that could do something, and I prefer that you go over here. 3 souls. I'm tempted to use the stored water to already start producing fuel, but maybe it's a bit early. On the other end, what I could do is this. Build this one. I think you have enough over here, so
Sector scanned.
I have to keep watching this because this is a dust zone, a dust devil zone. What can I do? I can increase some drone workers. Where are your drones? Where are they? Well, let's give you one extra drone. Let's do that. And if we put it like this, we can watch the storms. There's not much else we can do at the moment. Just keep checking if everything is
Resources are low.
running well. That's what I mean. Well, we have salmon food. This is the night shift now, and then we have -3. I'm not sure whether he's gonna hold. Probably not. -3. Oh, 6, 7, 8. Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Sector scanned.
You gonna make it? No. Ah, yes, you did make it. Great. Okay, so that kind of works until we run out of water, of course. You're not doing anything? That's not good. How much do you have? Okay. And if you drive over here, go. But be careful with the storms.
Resources are low.
Stop complaining. Most of the food is in the buildings anyway, so 10-10, so they have more food than when they arrived, so yeah. Why are you all sitting on the coal? Here, much better. Still cold, but they're getting less and less happy due to the immense long cold wave and the fact that I needed to close some of the service facilities.
Anomaly found.
That is nice. We have one house left. I'd like to wait with building the new complex until after the cold wave. I would like you to pick these up. And put them down here. Are you? All right. We survived another 5.5 sol cold wave. Basically without too much troubles. I'm gonna close you because disasters are over and everybody can return to their normal way of things, if you can call this difficulty level anything normal. I'm gonna check how you are doing. As you can see, she has a lot of troubles with night shift penalties and cold wave penalties, but you can see that the penalties are reduced by the security station. So what we're gonna do is relieve her of her duty, and we're gonna find a suitable other candidate. Well, it ain't her. But if we look at this guy, he's got the Sanity 92, so he's a perfect candidate. So what we're gonna do is kick her out, then close this one. He moves over, and voila, now she's in the morning shift. She won't receive penalties, and her sanity will gradually come back. And that's how you can rotate. Same problem here, a lot of issues, cold wave, and the night penalties. This guy is also a bit tired, but she is doing pretty okay. You can also yeah, so kick you out here, and there we are. Do we have a night shift here? No, no, and these are not night shifts. So now we fixed that, and nobody will get a sanity breakdown. If you use night shift, you can also select composed people, because their sanity damage is halved, and that's ideal for work shifts, night shifts. Okay. We can turn you off, and we could maybe turn you on. How much do we have left? You got 48. You got 15. You got 10. That's not much. What I could do is turn you on, but not all shifts. Because now you're gaining a bit of water.
Sector scanned.
And maybe I still need to oh my god. I set 200, but the rocket is already filled with 100, and I need to change it. So they're gonna bring all the metals back again. Are they? Dude. Okay, we still got some guys over here. They're basically done with the job. Yeah, that's great. And now we have some 42 metals over here. And what we're going to do is basically build a tunnel. I need to see where I could position it, because I want to triple the vista with at least 3 domes. So I think I'm gonna set the tunnel over here. And over here there's a nice spot with the, so probably I'm gonna put a dome over here much later in the game. So what I can do is find a nice spot over here or over here. Can you do that? Yeah. Yeah. Mm. So that means the metals needed for this one will get built on the other side, or we're going to use the other metals and not these, because these are really precious to us. I could also start building more concrete. I'm gonna close one that saves on polymers.
Sector scanned.
Yeah, should I? As you can see, 20 metals built by these guys. What else can they do? They can go over here and start collecting more metals. But again, I have to watch the storms, because you have 4 over here, for example. How are we doing? I want to send this guy away as fast as possible, and that's why I'm playing with my little water reserve. But it's going to be problematic when there's a dust storm. We have someone who would like to work. So let's put most people in food production. $26 left. This is what I mean. They can also start out here. It's a beautiful view though, if you're not in the middle of it.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Gone. We have a breakthrough over here. I already know what it is. It's the Phoenix project. And most people would go straight for the Phoenix project because your colonists can be reborn with the same traits. And that's ideal, and that's a nightmare. It's a nightmare because we have the rebel yell rule that means that no matter how happy people are, they will become renegades, and renegades refuse to work and this and that. But if renegades die, they can also reincarnate with the renegade trait. So in the end you will end up with a colony which it has a lot of renegades. So that's the reason why I don't use the Phoenix project. I'm also not gonna scan the anomaly because it will add to this row, and then the further you go down, the more research it will take. So if I'm not going to use it, I'm not going to scan it. Same for an another anomaly. I believe it's here or here. That's an eye, and that says that it will create more and more dust storms. So yeah, with the threat level already on max, we have we're gonna see if they can find this guy. They're trying hard. Oh, the water chip. Ooh, that's such a nice event is that. Okay. The terminal softly beeps, indicating that the water chip for one of our domes has failed. The chip controls the water recycling for Haldeman 1 dome. Without it, water consumption there will increase by 400%. We were supposed to get replacement water chips, but it seems they were wrongly delivered somewhere in Southern California on Earth. Yeah, and then you lost it. If it's in California, it's gone. The water chip is quite complex, and it will take us 6 souls to manufacture it here on Mars. We can import a new one, but we don't have the money. We're not gonna try to speed up the process. We're gonna say, let's hope our water reserves will hold until the chip is manufactured. Now, we are immediately placed for a huge problem, because we've been using the water for refueling the rocket. But luckily, we have a underground water well over here, and this is exactly the moment I'm going to use the water extractor, because that's where you can best use these water wells for. I don't use them usually for supplying my dome, because it's a finite resource, and I like vaporators, let's be honest. Okay, I think you don't need to be, you're against the dome, so you don't need a power cable. We're gonna definitely increase the and we're gonna do that, make you less important. As you can see, water reserves are going down fast. There we go. Now I'm gonna let it pump and fill our water supply, and I'm gonna get you on full speed, but that's gonna drain this guy. Then again, a bit more water reserve is
Sector scanned. Anomaly
is
found.
fine, even though we can barely manage it. Yeah. I can always turn this guy off and focus. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. At least during the night shift.
Resources are low.
I haven't been paying attention to these guys. How are you doing? Still working? Can put you over here. And maybe I'm gonna turn you off until the rocket is on its way. I really want to push it to get this guy going. That's the choice I made, so better do it fast. Yeah, we could do that, but we need to keep this going for 6 souls. A bit shorter. You can watch this one, and when it's complete, you can stop him. That will save us 1 water. And we're almost there. And when the rocket is launched, I'm gonna end this episode because I've been playing for 50 minutes, and I would like to keep the episode between 45 minutes and an hour.
Research complete.
That's great. And now, finally, you find this one. It's gonna take another 8-9 souls. So there we go. Where are you? Maybe you can move over here. And how are you doing? Fine, just watching the storms. Now we have 153 medals gathered. That's great. We cannot reach them yet, but if need be, we can. By using this guy, the jumper shuttle hub, we managed to land colonists before Sol 15, so we got this one free. And if we really get in trouble, I'm gonna activate that one, so they can bring medals over here, as if we don't have a tunnel yet. Okay. I think I'm leaving it here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time. Bye.